All right, folks, here we are on beautiful Lake Ellerslie in Lexington, Kentucky. It is cold. It's in the 40s, but I couldn't wait. Had to get my toys out and get them calibrated and try to play with them a little. So I promised you a video. I've got the new TI2 in the dash. Got the new TI2 up front. Got the Ghost trolling motor. Got the trolling motor heading sensor there, and got a 0.1 back in the back. This thing is pretty sweet. I can't complain too much. It just stows and deploys real easy. You see how the head auto centers, man, it's good to go. One little small complaint: when you deploy, if you just let it go, you know, it's cold out here and that gas shock's just brand new, so it doesn't quite lock down. You just gotta kind of push on it and lock it down. I assume over time that will probably get better, but anyway, foot pedal, pretty good to go here. I'm gonna do a burn here and let you see the head moving around. We got a little bit of wind today, not much. It's probably between 5-7 miles an hour. Got the motor in the water back there. Let's just see what happens. I've got it on max power, so it is quiet stuff. So I got a boat here. That'd be good. Be good on camera. So as you see the head moving, well, the head doesn't move, the little indicator does. Real quiet here. A little bit of mechanical there, but not much. Not hearing much in the water at all. You can turn it on a dime. Real cool. So I'm going to go to max power here. Let's do some speed. I had it up to about 3.5 a minute ago. This is an 18'8" Ranger with a 150 on the back. I got probably a half tank of fuel. Me and my gear. There's 3 miles an hour, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, sniffing there a little bit. 3.3. One thing I do like about it is it doesn't just immediately jolt you up to full speed. It builds up a little bit, so it's kind of nice. Doesn't throw you out of the boat. Looks like 3.3 is about it here. I'm into the wind just a little bit, so maybe 3.4 if I was going the other way. I will take that. That's a lot faster than my 24 volt, 80 pound 4-Trax. That thing was about 2.6, 2.7, so I'll take that. One small complaint I do have, I've got everything networked, everything's working like it should. Haven't been able to steer the trolling motor with the Elite TI2 units. I just called Lowrance customer service while I was on the water, and surprisingly they were very nice, and I didn't wait on hold for a long time, so that was good. And just considering what everybody's told me about their customer service, but talked to a gentleman that told me that there is an update to the software coming out, version 19.3. As soon as version 19.3 comes out, I'll be able to steer the Ghost from the units. Plus there's a remote control coming out in January. So right now, if you want to steer, you hit pages, you hit autopilot. It says no autopilot computer. That's what the interface looks like. You can anchor, you can heading lock, set nav, settings, turns, put the thing in standby. You know, I should be able to hit this and steer left, right, but there's no, the software doesn't quite support it yet. So that's a little discouraging. You know, that's one of the main reasons I bought this thing. I'm on this trolling motor only lake a lot, and you know, to be able to steer from the unit. So they were extremely confident that it would happen and not be an issue, but you know how that goes. May have to wait for the remote, but anyway, hopefully the new version I'll be able to steer and do what I want to do with that. So, but other than that, man, the install was good. No issues. I really like how quiet it is. This foot pedal does not feel like fly-by-wire. It feels like a cable-driven unit. It's actually smoother than the 4-Trax. I really dig it. I mean, it'll just go. So very good. So far, initial impressions. Yeah, I dig it. I'm happy so far, as long as we get the remote steering thing fixed. Oh yeah, spot lock. Gosh, I almost forgot. Did the calibration for spot lock. It wasn't hard. You hold those two bottom buttons down on the foot pedal at the same time for a bit. You get an audible beep. Once it's in that mode, I forget, there's another sequence of buttons to press. It's in the instructions, but you have to do a 390-degree circle with the motor and keep it at a low speed. And I did that once, and I get the audible chirps from the deal that it's calibrated. And I've used spot lock a few times today. Granted, it's not very windy, but it has kept me exactly where I am. I'm pointing right now into the wind. I don't know, it's maybe 7, it's not that much. But you'll see the motor is gonna adjust here. From the back of the boat, you don't even hear it. I mean, I'm right here on top of it, so I hear a little bit of audible, but it's doing its thing. It's keeping me right in this spot. I would have to say it's kept me within, every time I've used it, there's the head moving. Every time I've used it, it's probably kept me within a, I'll say 5-foot circle, maybe 10 foot, so I don't know. It's kept me perfectly fine as far as I'm concerned for fishing. I would have been able to sit here and set up on a point and do whatever I need to do. So it's, I'm happy so far. I will write back if anything's different. If anybody's got any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I'm no pro, but so far so good. The Ghost. See you guys.